Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my fans across the globe, depending on where you are watching from. Yes, my name is Noswokoro Onyenaocheya, BNSC, also known as Mature Healthy Life. In today's video, we are going to talk about definition of stroke, the causes, and also types of stroke. In our last video, we talked about hypertension, its complications. So that brought us to today's video, stroke definitions, causes and types. But before we go on, please, I'll urge you to share this video. Please share this video, hit the like button, comment on the comment section. Let our people that are vulnerable, that are in need of this information and knowledge, get it, to be able to make a positive use of it. Thank you so much as you do. Yes, let us go. What is stroke? Stroke is rapidly developed signs of focal disturbance of cerebral function lasting more than 24 hours or leading to death with no apparent cause other than vascular origin. We know that stroke is a rapidly developed signs of focal disturbance of the cerebral functions lasting more than 24 hours or leading to death with no apparent cause other than vascular origin. That means everything concerning stroke lies on the vasculation of the vital centers. That is, it's either the vessels is occluded or it is ruptured. Another one is that the definition is a World Health Organization standard definition. It says rapidly, so fastly, immediately, quickly, it develops. It's unplanned. That is why it is called stroke or cerebrovascular accident. It's an accident. So it's unplanned condition. Then what are the causes? What are the things that can cause or lead one into this condition? One of them is obesity. Obesity, oversize, over body size is a cause of it. Another one is smoking. Smoking is dangerous. It can cause stroke. Too much smoking does accumulate and forms an underlying condition which one day will rapidly strike in the system. The same thing with alcoholic. Abuse of alcohol is also a causative factor or a predisposing factor to stroke. It does the same thing that cigarette does too. When you take them, you feel enjoyment. It will accumulate to form a medical condition that will strike you accidentally. You see yourself into stroke. Another one is coagulopathy. Coagulopathy is a kind of blood clotting. Blood clotting in the vessels, meaning it is a vascular case. When your blood clots, it occludes. When it occludes the vessels that is blocking the vessels, the transport of fluid or blood will be difficult. Then what happens? Stroke will strike. The other one is heart disease. Heart disease like hypertension, arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats. These things can cause stroke. Then that takes us to transient ischemia attack. That is partially felt death or stoppage of blood supply to the vessels. It can lead to stroke. transient ischemic attack. It leads to stroke. The other one is blood flow. Reduced blood flow. It leads to stroke. Another one is hemorrhage. Hemorrhage, escape of blood from the blood vessels. When there's an escape of blood from the blood vessels, it decreases the transport of blood to the vital centers. It can cause stroke. Yes, when there's an escape of blood from the blood vessels, the quantity of blood that is supposed to be transported to the vital centers will be tampered. Then stroke may set in. So hemorrhage is also a causative factor. Then that takes us to the types of stroke. Stroke has types. Now, one type of stroke is ischemic stroke. A stroke that is caused by the decreased supply of blood to the brain or to the vital centers. And the thing that can decrease the supply of blood to the vital centers is one, occlusion. That is when there's a debris in the blood vessel, particles that could stop or block the movement of blood to the vital centers. We call it ischemic stroke. Ischemic stroke. The hemorrhage, hemorrhagic stroke. Hemorrhagic stroke is a stroke that is caused by loss of blood from the system. And you can lose blood through accident, trauma, or through vascular rupture, which can result from an underlying medical condition. For instance, diabetes. Or many diabetes can rupture the blood vessels. And when it ruptures it, the blood will be diverted into the tissues. Instead of going to the vessels, to the vital centers, it will be diverted. And when it diverts, we call it hemorrhagic stroke. Because the vital centers, which is the brain, will no longer receive adequate oxygen, there's adequate blood. Then stroke will set in. So we call it hemorrhagic stroke. So we get also TIA mini stroke. That is transient ischemic attack stroke. Transient ischemic attack stroke. We also have brainstem stroke. Brainstem stroke is when the oxygen supply or blood supply to the brainstem that is at the back of your head. There's a brain that is structured like a tail, the brain tail, but it is called brainstem. When the supply of oxygen or blood is decreased to that point or that area, stroke will set in. Stroke will definitely set in. Then we have cryptogenic stroke. Cryptogenic stroke is a stroke that sets in from an unknown cause. Nobody knows the cause of this stroke, whether it's set in by the cause of alcohol, or by the cause of smoking, or by the cause of coagulopathy, or by the cause of heart disease, or by the cause of transient ischemic attack. Nobody knows the cause of this condition. That is why it is called cryptogenic stroke. So my people, this brought us to the end of this video today. In our next video, we shall discuss more topics relating this topic today. We shall be talking on the signs and symptoms of stroke and their complications. So thank you so much as you watch this video today. But I urge you once again, please share this video, like it, comment on the comment section, let this video go viral. There are people that are in need of this information. Please let them get it. As you do, God bless you. Thank you so much.